The president talked about the digitalization of the whole economy of Uzbekistan and how your capital market can offer something in this sphere, and what can you do in this year?
As you know, the global markets at the moment are going through transformation. The year of internet and technologies making it very easy for capital to move from one place to another. So the job for our agency is to utilize all the potential of technology. You know, this is a modern trading system. This is linkages between the settlement system globally to allow for utilization and attracting capital investments into domestic capital markets, domestic stock exchange, domestic private equity markets, even the bitcoins and all the digital tokens that are available. So I think for us, if we want to grow further, if we want to grow our economy, and if we want to catch up with our neighbors, the best way to do it is utilize available technology. And luckily, the way financial markets structured right now globally, you can link yourself with global markets in New York, in London, in Hong Kong, and allow foreign investors to come and invest in Uzbekistan, in our securities, in our investment products. So for us, we need to use this opportunity. We need to use the opportunity given by the president, identifying digitalization as a key priority and feed that into capital market and create new security instruments, new investment products using best technology. As you know, for example, Korean Stock Exchange owns 25% of our Republican Stock Exchange in Tashkent. We're now in discussions with our Korean partners to allow them to increase their ownership of the exchange so they can utilize their technology. We're already using their back-end infrastructure, but we want to introduce their products, but that requires the know-how. So we already set up a good relationship with Inha University, for example, with the developers at Inha University, who also, as you know, Inha is a Korean university. So we need to build on that capacity and attract more talent and allow our programmers to participate.
So President talked about the program, 1 million programmers. How this can affect your capital market?
Look, capital markets today, if you look at the NASDAQ, it's one of the biggest stock exchanges in the world. It's a technology company. Okay? What they do is they provide architecture, they provide infrastructure, and allow for users to connect. We need to do the same thing. But what we lack is human capacity. We don't have enough people. We don't have enough programmers. So with the president's support and his ambition to increase the number of programmers, I'm sure it will make our job easier to develop our domestic capacity and allow our investors, our brokers and dealers to start building this software and programs. Right now, unfortunately, our users, let's say investors in stock market, don't even have applications, to trade globally. You can connect to a financial market system through your telephone. Okay, but the problem we have is we don't have enough people to do that. So I'm hoping with the effort on digitalization and focus on increasing the technology capacity, this will have direct impact on capital markets, which means we can mobilize financing, we can mobilize investments and feed that into our economy.
The last my question is about how much it will take to make this process work.
Look, the biggest obstacle, I'll tell you, is feeding into legal foundation, legal framework, the laws. Unfortunately, amending and changing laws take time. That's the biggest bottleneck. So I'm hoping that with more focus on our parliamentary arm and the more capacity in parliamentary arm, it will be easier for us to introduce new laws. And I'm hoping to have more cooperation with Oli Majlis, with the Senate, so we can introduce legislative changes much quicker.